This question comes from Alex, who asks, if a snail decided to cross the United States, how long would it take? Sounds like a simple question. It is not a simple question. The distance from the East Coast to the West Coast of the USA, about 4,500 kilometers. The average speed of a snail, 0.05 kilometers per hour. That's 50 meters per hour, about half a football field. Divide 4,500 kilometers by 0.05. You get 90,000 hours. That's 10 years, if the snail walks without stopping. But snails don't walk without stopping. They sleep, they eat. Sometimes they just stand there. A snail is active for about 1/3 of the day. The rest, rest. Multiply by 3, you get 30 years. That's the real travel time. The snail starts in 2024, finishes in 2054. After the first month, the snail will have covered about 35 kilometers. That's from New York to the suburbs of New York. But wait, the USA is not just a straight road. First, the Appalachian Mountains, up to 2,000 meters high. Going uphill, a snail slows to almost 0. Every climb adds weeks. Then, the Great Plains. Thousands of kilometers of flat land. Sounds easy. In summer, the temperature reaches 45 degrees Celsius. Snails hide in their shell and wait. This is called estivation. Summer hibernation can last weeks. Add the summer delays, already 35 years. Then, the Mississippi River, up to 1.5 kilometers wide. The snail needs a bridge. Good. Bridges exist. Bad. No food or shelter on a bridge. Then, the Mojave Desert, one of the hottest places on the planet. Temperatures up to 56 degrees Celsius. The snail just shuts down for months. Add the desert, already over 40 years. And finally, the Sierra Nevada mountains, up to 4,400 meters high. Snails cannot survive frost, so only in summer. So, even more waiting. Total, with mountains, deserts, heat, and hibernation, about 47 years. The snail reaches the Pacific Ocean around 2071 and stands at the water's edge, because snails cannot swim either. 47 years, longer than most people work in their entire career. But it will get there. Slowly. Stubbornly. It will get there. For comparison, by car, 40 hours. By plane, 5 hours. A bullet gets there in 15 seconds. The snail is 25 million times slower than a bullet. Over 47 years, the snail will leave a slime trail 4,500 kilometers long. That's about 900 liters of slime, roughly 4 bathtubs. Over 47 years, the snail will eat about 15 kilograms of plant food. But wait, snails live 5 to 7 years. Our snail won't make it. So, this journey takes 7 generations of snails, like a relay race. Great-grandmother starts in New York. Great-great-granddaughter finishes in Los Angeles. And the last snail won't even know why it's doing this. But isn't that the whole point? Not the finish line. The journey. Okay, maybe just buy a plane ticket. Total, 4,500 kilometers. 47 years. 7 generations. 900 liters of slime.